Good evening, one and all. You join us for this match between the Bangalore...
Easy decision for the captain there, batting first in home conditions.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Trouble. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Finds the fielder with that shot. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over, 10 off it. The Lions are 10 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Nearly gets the edge. Norkia with a great delivery there. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six. How will he reply?
Square cut, finds point, no run. Over, the Lions, 29 for none.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and have answered with full honours.
Edged, That's a confident appeal. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Straight to the fielder. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Goes over the top with that shot. Fantastic running. Turned 2 into 3 there. Rana from the pavilion end. Oh my, that's racing away.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Might look to go big again here.
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Patidar loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
No. Terrible shot. Over. The Lions, 37 for 2.
Well, it was going to be hard to maintain that start they had the previous 2 overs, but they're in a strong position for the second half of the power play.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Great shot, through the gap. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Nearly gets the edge. Norkia with a great delivery there. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Jeez, timed that well.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Lions, 48 for 2.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. How will the bowler respond?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 9 off it. The Lions are 57 for 2.
Batters are set and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs a direct hit. Great shot through the gap. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Lions 60 for 2.
It's been a great power play so far. They've dealt some big blows consistently. With that said, they probably would have wanted a bit more that over with the form they have tonight.
Perfectly timed. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Got that away nicely.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Needs a dot ball.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 13 coming from it. The Lions 73 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Aurora from the pavilion end. Nicked it. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away. Not tempted to play at that one. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Edged it. Kolkata with a strong appeal. That should be given. Super catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Smacks that away through the gap. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Square cut, finds point, no run. Couldn't get it through the field. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one? Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
They've looked threatening, but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
For the Bangalore Crowns.
Was quick onto that in the infield. 3 runs added in that over. The Lions are 92 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Edged. They've gone up here. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Straight to the fielder. Kolkata needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Iyer from the grandstand end.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge. Needs to be on target. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Lions are 106 for 5. Beats the field with a great shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Brilliant diving stop. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nearly gets the edge. Aurora with a great delivery there.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 11 runs added there. The Lions are 117 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Oh, great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over, 13 coming from it. The Lions are 130 for 5. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Gone. Great reflexes. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? End of the over. The Lions are 141 for 6. Chakravarti from the grandstand end.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Might look to go big again here.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. 6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. How will the bowler respond? Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nice shot, straight to gully. Oh wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Huge! That has flown!
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Kumar taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Kumar needs plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Great commitment. Swept away but finds the fielder. Needs a direct hit. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible.
Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Dug that out well. 6 runs added in that over. The Lions are 177 for 9. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Nice shot. Pierces the infield.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Can he come back with a dot ball? Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Kumo, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. Kolkata needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Final over in this innings. They've gone up here. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
He's quick onto that in the infield. Drilled that one away.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Dale from the grandstand end. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Big edge. Where's that going?
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, Kolkata are 83 for 2. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Couldn't get it through the field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Pandya, the left armour, is the new bowler from the grandstand end. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. How will he reply?
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Power and precision in that shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Brilliant diving stop. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Eight runs added in that over. Kolkata are 104 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Doesn't beat the infield. Got that away nicely. Pinged off the bat.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Time that perfectly.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Swept away but finds the fielder. 9 runs added in that over. Kolkata 113 for 2.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Edged, unplayable. That's a confident appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged, what a ball. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edge, but it drops safely. Rahane staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
Pandya over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and driven through the covers for 4.
Six runs added in the over. Kolkata are 119 for 3. Sharma from the pavilion end.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Huge edge. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Going with pace now.
Mario Shepherd, the new bowler, into the attack for the Bangalore Crowns.
Beautiful catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And what a strike that is. Right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Power and precision in that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
End of the over, a massive one, 23 off it. Kolkata 158 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Too wide. It would... was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Strong enough to lift this straight over the bowler's head for 6.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Shepherd from the grandstand end. Hazelwood, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Knocks him over. First ball of the over. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Dale back into the attack. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging. Smacks that away through the gap.
have to go for it now.
Final ball, only a boundary will do. The noise is deafening. This is anyone's match. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Well, you never knew which way this match was going. A great finish.